Ian, do you want to kick us off when you're ready? Thanks.
You play against Manchester City next. Were you at Wembley to watch them against Chelsea this weekend?
I watched the game, yes.
You are a coach, manager with vast experience. You've coached in South America, in Europe, in China. Have you ever seen anything quite like what happened right at the very end with the Chelsea goalkeeper?
Well, normally it's a strange situation, of course. Normally the players go out, especially in this case that he was injured, and Willy Caballero knows all the players from Manchester City, and he's a very good saving penalties. So I hope that was the change that he must do it.
What would you do?
No, I don't want to continue talking about that because you must be in that situation, in that moment, with a lot of different things. So I just give my opinion about Willy Caballero, and he reacts very well also because he was always supporting the mates that were playing. So I'm just talking about him and not talk anymore because I repeat after that it's just to criticize or will change the words that I said.
Right, let me ask you one more thing.
Yes, but I will not answer again.
Do you have sympathy with Maurizio Sarri?
I don't know him very well, but I think he's doing a good job in Chelsea. He arrived to the final. He has one game left, so he can be in a spot of Champions League next year. He's a new manager in the Premier League, so I think he's doing a very good job.
Manchester City won the Carabao Cup. Extra time penalties. Do you think it will have taken a lot out of them ahead of your match in Manchester on Wednesday?
No, I don't think so because, well, of course, to play 120 minutes is a lot of minutes, a long game, but they have a strong squad. They can do the changes that they want, and they will continue having the best squad of the Premier League.
They won't have Laporte, they won't have Fernandinho, both injured. Does that make a difference to them? Are they a bit...
Well, you as a manager, if you can have all the players to choose the best one is the best way for a manager. But I repeat, 2 or 3 injured players will not change the strength of their squad. We have played the whole season with 8 or 9 players less, so I don't think that will be a decisive thing for that game.
You played on Friday night. What's your injury situation in?
The injury situation is similar. We don't have any different for the next game. Same players that we had in the last game. They starting doing part of the session. Fabian Balbuena with us and Winston Reid. So that's a good news for both of them. And the rest of the players is exactly the same.
Manuel Pellegrini made his first appearance of the season as a substitute against Fulham the last 15 minutes or so. Is he ready to start? How far away might he be from starting?
We must be careful with him. I think that he played 15 minutes and he did it very well. The important thing that he's not afraid of playing. He's not always remember his knee. So we will see which is the best way to giving him more minutes in every game.
He hasn't had any bad reaction over the last couple of days. Everything's fine with him. Yeah.
Yes, but you must be careful when you give more minutes for a muscle injury, for a lot of things that happens. So we will be carefully repeating the way we will improve his minutes. So we will in the games.
This match means that you will go back to Manchester City for the first time since you were in charge there. How do you reflect on your time as a club?
Well, 3 beautiful years, especially when we won the Premier League. It was a team that played a successful season, not only because we won the Premier and the Cup, because that was the team that scored more goals in the history in England. The other 2 years, the second year was a little bit more difficult. We finished second in the league and we couldn't win one title because we were punished from the UEFA rules that for the financial fair play, so we couldn't strong our squad. And it's so important that you win titles to bring new players to demand more. And the third season, well, we won the cup again, and we arrived to the semi-final of Champions League, where we lost against Real Madrid with an own goal. So 3 years, I was very happy. The fans enjoy, I think, the football that we play. So all just good memories.
In what way do you think they're perhaps different now from when you were there?
Well, it's a team that is continuing improving in every year. Maybe after I finished my contract, they brought a lot of new players. They invest around 500 million more. So it's a team that from the beginning wants to be always the best team on England, and they have owners and the technical staff that they do it very well.
They've won one trophy already this season. They're still in 3 other competitions. Do you think it is possible to win all 4?
All is possible in football. In the way that you continue in all the competition is more difficult. But I said especially during the first season that I was in charge, that if we continue in Champions League, we were eliminated by Barcelona. But if we continue in Champions and with the game that you must postpone for the cups, you don't have enough Wednesday to finish the league. So maybe in 1 week you must play 4 games. That's why, but you can do it. Of course, you can do it.
Adam?
Manuel, how much progress do you feel West Ham have made this season with you in charge?
We need to wait till the end of the season. I don't think it's a good idea to review the season when you have to play another 11 games more. You have 33 points to play. You are 4 points from the 7th or the 8th position. So maybe it's not the moment, but I think that the club improving in every sense. They have a strong squad in the training grounds, in the way we are playing. It's the way that I like it. There are different ways, but I choose one. And I hope that with a good process, with a couple of years, we will continue improving.
9th in the table at the moment. Would you be happy with 9th place at the end of the season?
I will be happy at the end of the season if we are in the position that we deserve in the way we play. That's why I just answer you that resting another 11 games, we cannot see or we cannot finish the season today. We are never fighting for relegation. We always try to have a winning mentality. So that answer I will give you in the last week of the league.
Just on the Manchester City game, what characteristics do you want to see from your team? Do you need to see from your team in order to get a positive result there?
Well, playing with trust, playing the same way we did against big teams as Liverpool here, or Chelsea, or United, or Arsenal. We know that against that team, you give time and space for those players. They will make a difference. We must be very concentrated in defending. But we will try to attack, to have some possession of the ball, and not to change too much what we do in every game.
Thank you. Jamie?
Manuel, it's your first return to one of your former clubs. Have you still got fond affection for Manchester City?
I still what?
Have you still got fond affection, still think highly of the club?
Well, now I'm more and more involved in this club, so I cannot answer too much.
No, but you enjoyed good times.
Yes, I just answered. There were 3 beautiful seasons for me, for the team, for the fans. I always have a good relation for the fans, so I don't have any complaint about that.
33 points still to play for. You've got a player of the quality of Manuel Lanzini back in. You've mentioned you need to manage him, but how exciting is it for you to have a world-class player in for the running, which is going to be important for your side?
Yes, of course. In the way we can play together with Lanzini, with Aminarri, with Arnauto, with all the good players that we have, or Javier, I think that we are going to be a more strong team.
Mikel Antonio played very well, didn't he, against Fulham? The fans got right behind him, he got his goal. Was that his best performance under you as manager?
He's improving. I think that he's this season he returned from a long injury, so it's not easy, especially for players so strong to recover their best shape. Michael Antonio is working every day hard, and that's demonstrated why he's improved his performance. I think he's a player that must continue improving.
And just finally from me, realistically, with those points still to play for, positions are up for grabs in the Premier League. Just how high can you look?
Why high? I just answered. I repeat it, it will depend on our performance in the next games. We're now in the position number 9. I think that we can do it better. We lost a lot of points that maybe we could win in that moment. But it's part, I think, of the process to change our mentality.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cameras off.